Everybody, thanks for watching. Just a quick reminder that 2023 is no longer on Merkable Academy. I left it up there a little bit longer, but it's off Merkable Academy now. It's still on Podia. So if you haven't seen it on Merkable Academy, you still have a chance. Still got one more day to download it from Podia. So it's on Podia. You can download it now. Never Pay Again members, you should have access. If you don't have access to Podia, you're a Never Pay Again member. You were supposed to have sent me an email a while ago. So make sure you guys send me an email if you don't have Podia access, you're a Never Pay Again member. So yeah, it's gonna be on Podia for one more day. You can get it. After that, that's it. It's gone. The only way you can get it is on flash drive. So if you're receiving a flash drive, it'll be on a flash drive. Also, make sure you guys take advantage of the flash drive sale. Will be done after this week. You know, I left the price the same. It's the same thing. So make sure you guys take advantage of it and get it. You know, while it's still at this price, it's gonna go back up to $3.99 end of the week. So yeah, thanks to everybody who took advantage of it and support it. Make sure you guys go ahead and grab it. And yeah, 2023 it'll be gone after this week. So make sure you guys go ahead and grab the flash drive, or make sure you go on Podia and get it off of Podia. The website right now, still you guys can see updates been done. For the not for YouTube section, remember that's open to everybody. So just register. You can go not for YouTube section. New videos up there. Also, I put up there the Ancient Powers That Be in the Future 9 is up there. Aquarius video is up there. Zodiac Body. A couple videos is there if you haven't seen it. You can watch them for free on Merkable Academy, the not for YouTube section. So you have a comment section there. Leave comments, chat with each other. You know, watch the video, leave comments with each other, what have you. So that's there now. Updating the site, new stuff. So make sure you guys take advantage and use it. And I appreciate everybody who's been jumping on and using the site. Also, flash drives. So anybody who ordered before today, if you order before today, your flash drive has shipped. So between today and Friday, check your tracking number. So today, tomorrow, Friday, check your tracking number. It will be updated. So by Friday, everybody's tracking number should be updated on the USPS site. So you've been waiting for your flash drive. It has shipped. We got them all going out. It's a whole bunch of them that went out. So everybody who ordered before today, again, check your tracking number between today and Friday, or between today and Saturday, I should say. So you have the next couple days should be updated on the site. It's a lot of packages that went out, so give them some time. So check your tracking number tomorrow, Friday. You should see it updated. And yeah, so everybody who ordered for today, your package has shipped. There shouldn't be no issues with that. It's shipped out. You're good to go. Also, again, with books, I have explained about that. We're still waiting on the publisher, legal issues or what have you. Taken care of. We beat that. And yeah, so we're just waiting for a date or what have you, where we're going to get these books in. And then those will go out immediately. I will let you guys know, as I said. So thanks for your patience on all that. But flash drives, if you order before today, you will have your flash drive soon. They have shipped out. Check your tracking number between now and Saturday, and you will see it updated. So, you know, thanks for your patience on that. So now let's get into this video. So everybody, if you've been paying attention, you see what's happening in Sudan. And, you know, there's two rival generals going against each other for control of Sudan. And now, remember in 2019, it was a coup that basically ousted the leadership there. And this is something I talked about before. If you remember the video, I don't know which one. I told you guys, what the hell is Sudan doing with a constitution? What are they doing with the presidency and all this other shit? This is how you know who really has their hands in these African countries. There's no reason for them to have a constitution. They've been fighting against this, you know, implanted system for a long time. It's so corrupt, and we all know how much Africa is corrupt. People ask me 100 times, how come you ain't never moved to Africa? You know, you're so conscious. Because it's corrupt as fuck, and those people will kill you and eat you and your family alive. You see what they did to Patrice Lumumba. You have people there that's trying to help, and they killing their own people, allowing the white man to take over. They adopted fucking Christianity, adopted Islam. They just jump onto anything or anybody that's willing to feed these people. or put some money in their pocket. It's crazy. It's no real unity. We talk about it not being unity here. It's not unity over there as well. That's why a lot of Africans is coming to America, not just to study, but to get away from what's going on over there. They need education just as much as we do. And it's a lot. Majority of Africans, people I argue with, Christians, be Africans. They are really hung on to that Christianity thing. And I argue with them about that shit a lot. It's crazy. But it's a civil war going on over there. But it's staged. Not staged, but it's, they did this on purpose. They put the people against each other. And this is going to have an effect on trade again, because this is what they want to happen. It's going to have an effect on trade. It's going to have an effect on a few things. So this is one of the issues that you're going to see on the news. They're talking about it now. And Biden just had the whole meeting today with the South Korean president or what have you, for them to come together and America to send nuclear arms over there. And then, he says that we're going to use America's nuclear weapons. So what does that mean? What's going on? China in talks with Ukraine, and they're trying to hatch something out, which all this is in the news. But it's bullshit. Smoke and mirrors, as I said, pay attention to what's going on. But again, they have always been in Africa. We know this. Specifically in Ethiopia. They've been there. They've been there trying to destabilize these people. These people are fighters. They fight. They've been fighting and overthrowing people for a long time. And you have, I guess, somebody trying to seize power, but one side is going to be for the powers that be, and the other side is going to be for the people. It's been a lot of times when the political leaders have meetings and, you have these so-called militants, they want to call them, they're going to call them that on the news, the bad guys who've been coming in there and basically try to be peaceful, try to state what's going on and put the people on blast. Hey, we know y'all sold out. We know what's going on. What are you doing? We're Africa. We should be together on this. We should not let these people come in and take our resources. So a lot of this mostly have to do with resources, of course, but control as well. So it's going to be somebody who is a power grab, but also destabilization and, to have control over resources that's going to cripple people. Not so much cripple, but make it difficult for a lot of nations who rely on stuff from Ethiopia. So another issue in the news, but we're going to see stuff like this because it's coming down to who is in and who is out. What allies? Who's going to have the allies? What side are you going to be on? The thing is, it's a trap for a lot of these countries who don't understand, because at the end of the day, if you go to Russia or China, Iran, and say you're with them, you stand with these guys, not knowing that these motherfuckers is all in on it. So these smaller countries who ain't jumping yet, which to me, there isn't nobody left. I think everybody's in on it right now, except for some African nations. But they basically got everybody. There's some fighting going on. There's some small remnants. But you got to remember, still, even a little island or a small country, a lot of them still have hundreds of thousands, millions of people. That's a lot. Some armies ain't got a million people. So that's still a lot to destabilize and fuck with. When you really look at it, you could take one African country, and if they was all armed and had, the fighting power, they could defeat any military. It's more than enough people. No military could come in there and win. They just don't have the technology. So that's the issue. But destabilization is what's going on. It's a global agenda. This is a lot. Of course, the currency issue is coming up with that. Have you seen the end of the interview with Biden? What they asked him about? They screamed to him about the economy and raising the debt ceiling and fixing that. And I think that was staged anyway. Whoever that was that screamed at the president about that, but it's something he didn't speak on, and it's something everybody is still waiting to see what's going to happen, which is also, smoke and mirrors bullshit. Something that should have been addressed long ago. Understanding that if they're serious about the American economy and fixing it, this debt ceiling issue has to be fixed. You can't sit there and let the country still be, so much in debt and not get more time to gather this money to get out of debt. But then the question comes, get out of debt from who? Who do we owe? This is why I don't want to talk about this. You seen the IMF introduce, or well, talk about the Unicoin. Again, Unicoin, they're going to put out a digital currency. I talked about this in 2023. We know it's coming. We know they already put the legislation in place so they can basically have it ready to implement a digital currency if they need to without anybody being able to do anything. It's already in the works. So we have all these nations already on a digital currency, already talking about a digital currency, already basically in the motion. I think everybody's just really waiting for something to happen. And, who's going to make the first move, who's going to do what it takes to, have this coin be put out, digital currency be put out. So stuff to watch. Everything we're seeing in the news as far as destabilization in Africa, we're going to see it a lot more. They want to get their hands on as much resources as possible. Now, think about it. We understand how much gold is over there in Ethiopia. And why they want to get into these African nations a lot is because of that reason. So if you're going to do something like this with the digital currency and have stuff being backed by gold and silver, you want to make sure that you get your hands on a lot of these nations that has a lot of gold and silver. So that's their plan, Make sure we get as much gold, because if gold is going to go up as high as they talking about, 15,000 an ounce or what have you, 20,000 an ounce, they're going to want as much gold as possible. They've already been in these African nations getting gold, but they really want to have, but a lot of it has been, through controlling leaders or what have you. So in 2019, when they ousted those leaders in Ethiopia, it's been unstable since then. So you have an implant in the military, and this is what's happening right now because they're trying to take the country back. You act like you cool with everything for a little while, and then they try to seize control when they need to seize control. This is going to be happening a lot. And now you can begin to see what's making the war stall as far as them, going ahead, and getting finished with this thing, because there's other loose ends they have to tie up before we can get into this whole big war we're supposed to have. There's loose ends. So having this war going on is just the excuse to do what they're doing, to be in positions, to be in different places, to destabilize the economy, so on and so forth, because of this war. Everything that's happening, understand it, is stemming from the Ukraine-Russian war that America is absolutely not involved in. We're not fighting at all. We're just making sure that Russia doesn't cross certain borders and lines to where we have to intervene. But it's bullshit. It's just using it as an excuse. They're all in on it. As I said, all in on it. So can't get into this too much on YouTube. I mean, they're probably going to take the video down. I'm going to say what I got to say anyway because it don't matter. But yeah, we'll get into this, and more videos is going to be coming to Merkaba Academy. So make sure you guys are registered. You'll see those videos. I'll jump on here and talk about it. But a lot more on this and on what's happening in Africa with other nations. We'll get into that. But yeah, just keep your eyes open. Pay attention to what's going on. They telling you everything. The news is crazy. They're not getting into enough information about what's happening. It's repeat the same stuff over and over again. They're talking about shit that's happening, stupid stuff. The news is just dumb shit that don't matter. Kids throwing bricks over on an overpass or what have you. All kinds of crazy stuff in the news where we're on the brink of war supposedly, and they want to keep repeating the same stories over and over again and not really getting into what's going on. So CNN, you get more stuff about the war on that besides local news. But yeah, you just got to pay attention to what's going on and know what to look for. But anything that's happening with Africa, definitely going to stay on top of that. Or anything that's happening with these nations that's close to this fighting, you got to stay on top of that. But Russia's been bombing Ukraine supposedly. Tension is heating up. So, we'll see what happened. But yeah, we'll get into this in the next video. But yeah, thanks for taking the time to watch. Make sure you guys take advantage of the flash drive sale. See you next video.